I guess we can just leave it like that. Yeah, the new stream is up. Test, test, test. Give me a check there, Chris. All right. Well, we're not going to get too connected to the stream. I'm going to have the audio on the tablet turned up all the way, so people hopefully will still be able to hear you occasionally. Okay. But we're not going to get that hooked up right now because we're incapable of getting things done after the collapse of the world. I tell you what, those Russian hackers, they keep coming after us. Those Russian hackers are taking us down. So we had a brownout there where all of a sudden the electricity went off for just like a heartbeat. But it was enough to break our internet connection and to pull everything down. So we had to relaunch our stream. We have folks on here. Thank you guys so much for jumping over here with us. You guys are the best. We appreciate you. Sean Hudson is on here. We have Michael, GW Rules. We got Marcus Klaus. Hello, hello. We got DW Low. We got Hugh in France is back on here. Very cool, very cool. So a big thank you to everybody. Look at the cool game we're going to do today. Look at the cool game we are going to do today. Yeah. Make sure the microphones are going. Check. Yeah, that looks good. Give me a check from you.
Check.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So we got Vernjeski on here. We got the baby. She is sleeping.
And we're not going to wake her up.
So apparently I'm not allowed to touch her. We got Jim Stute back. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for jumping back on here with us today. Yeah, a little bit of a foobar on the, no idea what happened there, but all of a sudden the electricity just like blinked, and everything went off just long enough for us to lose everything and lose the connection. So then we had to turn around and hustle and try and get everything set back up. So I think we're back. I think we are back. This is the rescue mission. This is the rescue mission for Captain Wolf, and I think at this point we're introducing a second thread to the story. So while Pop Top and Captain Wolf are down in the pit of the damned here, they find not only are they thrown in there, but there's also an old Russian down in the pit who is badly injured, probably near death, but he's rambling about a train full of gold. And Pop Top, of course, that really interests Pop Top and Captain Wolf.
Well, sure.
Who are like, here, bring him some water, and trying to get him in his kind of almost delirious state to kind of talk about, what had happened. He has a little fragment of a paper that he hands to them. Pop Top grabs at it and takes it from him and opens it up, and he's like turning it like this and that, trying to figure out what it is. And Captain Wolf takes it away from him, and he's looking at it, and then the two of them are looking at it together, trying to figure out what it is. And so some sort of strange writing on this thing marks that they haven't quite figured out what it is. And then they hear the shooting outside, and the old Russian continues to babble on about the train full of gold. And now all heck breaks loose here on the plains of Manchukuo, off in the remote corner, the back and beyond of Manchukuo, recently created empire. Is this small, very small border outpost here. And somehow Captain Wolf's men and Pop Top's men have all, met, and they've decided we're going to go rescue our bosses. So Pop Top's folks are coming in from one side, and Captain Wolf's men are coming in from over here, and Pop Top's men are all coming in from over here. And in the middle, in this hole in the ground, covered by an iron grate here, in this hole in the ground, that's where Pop Top and Captain Wolf are. And now when they hear the shooting, they start trying to formulate a plan to get up out of the hole. And that's where we find ourselves at the start of turn number 1. Turn number 1. Here we go. This is scenario number 32 out of the scenario of the month series, with very few changes. I think I might have moved the cell. I've moved the cell so that the cell was in the middle of the table rather than off on one side. I think that was the only change I made to as the scenario is written. The bosses each have 4 counters on them. I don't know. You can see the cards. No, you can't really. Oh yeah. Well, the cards are sitting over here. The bosses that are down in the hole are going to have to shake off 4 confinement counters. What that represents is them working their way out of the cell, either helping each other, climbing on top of each other's shoulders, climbing the walls, trying to trick the guard into opening it up, yada, 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 stuff like that. And here we go. Sound is loud and perfectly understandable. Small static in the background. Is it just me? The small static may be Chris and his audio. Well, there's a little bit of a hum. And I don't think that that's really a problem. I think we can kind of ignore that. There's just a hum that we can hear that your audio is on, basically. Edward Hooper is back on here. And we have Phil on here in Florida. So here we go. At the start of this turn, I think I'm going to activate first.
Okay, so, let's see it.
Let's do this. Give me a 3. Big thanks to Cooner Beans for sponsoring the overhead cam. Cooner Beans.
Hey, who's playing with us today?
Oh, we got Chris. We got Chris from Smartass Podcast on here. Chris from Smartass Podcast. So if you guys haven't seen the cool stuff that they do, you ought to. Give me camera, whatever that is, too. Action cam. All right. Let's see here. So I'm starting over here. I think I'm going to try this group here first and see what I can do with them. So they're going to activate. I don't think Chris has any cards to play. I'm going to move them up towards this tent area here. Boom, 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 boom. Like so, and they're going to shoot at this guard. So let's get the shooting going.
Get it.
Okay, so my my bandits are shooting with 3 die 6, and the guard there will shoot back. You know what? My bandits are gonna have 4 die 6 because I have my short range. Let's roll it. Here's 4 die 6. Boom, and I got 2 4s. Let's see what the guard gets. The guard is rolling back with 3 die 6. Normally 2 dice plus 1 for the short range. Boom. And he got a 6 and a 5. So there's only one way that can go. I can't do anything about that. So that's going to be a take them all situation. And both characters will have to roll health checks. The red dice are for my folks. Oh, doggone it. No, I'm going to take that back because my character is a gang, right? So it does not roll a health check. So that just means that I'm going to lose 2. I would normally get a cover save. So I'll say that one of those dice was my cover save, and both of them failed. So not only does this guy go down, but I also lose 2 models. Boom, boom, just like that. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do there. I did not want to trade 2 of my models for one of his guys, but that's the way it went. All right, let's see if I can continue that going. So I'll do the same thing over here. If it didn't work once, you just keep trying. Try again, they say. Okay, so same thing here. I have these guys shooting at this fellow. I'm going to be firing 4 die 6. Let's see what we get here. And I got a 6 and a 5. And so the guard is going to shoot back. Same thing. Bam, bam, bam. And he got 2 4s. This time I am not willing to trade my guys for his. So I'm just going to give him the hits, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sorry. What I'm doing there is blocking his hits so neither of us takes any damage, just to be clear. And then I'm going to have this group move up, and they're going to do the same thing. Can they see that, Bessie? This group is going to move up, kind of behind the 10th there, and they're going to do the same thing. So they're shooting at that guard over there. They've got 4 die 6 to throw at him. Boom, boom, boom. A 4 and 2 5s. Let's see how the guard responds with his 3 die 6. Boom, boom, boom. And he got a 5. So this time I am going to block his 5 and give him 2 hits. So I'm going to block his 5, and I'm going to go ahead and make him roll a 2 dice health check. Boom. And he passed with both of them. Well, that stunk to high heaven. That there stunk big time. So the last thing I'm going to activate over there,
Is your sidekick?
Yeah, is my sidekick over there. I think what I'm going to do with him is he's going to walk. He's going to come up on this side over here. He's going to move about a 6-inch move. And then what he's going to do, I think, here, you see this, boys and girls? He's going to come up and he's going to shoot at these 2 guards here. Machine Gun Jimmy is going to open up and shoot at both of them. Now, he would normally roll 3 die 8. His short range is going to put him up to 4 die 8. And then I'm going to lower that down to D6s by using my quick shot ability. And I'm going to be rolling 6 die 6. And I'm going to put 3 dice on both of these guards. So I'm going to put 3 dice on the first one. I'm going to put 3 dice on the second one. They will both shoot back, and they will be rolling 2 dice each this time. So let's see how this dangerous move goes, boys and girls. Here we go. First guard, 3 die 6 at him. Blam, blam, blam. A 6. His shooting back, a 6 and a 5. All right. Well, I'm just going to have to say, I'll say take them all. And I'm going to roll a health check on a D8. I'm sorry. I'm going to roll a 2 dice health check. I'm going to re-roll that for my cover. And I'm okay.
Ooh.
He will take his health check. And he will pass as well. The second guy, his 3 dice 6. I'm shooting at him. Got absolutely nothing.
Oh, no.
He's shooting back at me. He got a 5. I'll have to roll a health check. Passed it. Okay. And that's all of my guys except for Pop Top. Let's see. So Pop Top is down in the hole. So when we activate the leaders, and they do activate in this scenario, they activate, they're down in this hole, right? When they activate, they have these counters on them, and what they basically do is immediately encounter a peril. So when Pop Top activates, he draws a random peril, which I'll do, and I get 2 successes with finesse or cunning. Let's see, Pop Top has a finesse and cunning of only 2 die 8, so that's what I'm going to have to roll. I don't think I have a card to help me. Stay down, try to, no, I got nothing. I got nothing to help me. So here is my roll. I got to get 2 successes. So I failed it. That means I also take 2 hits, and that could represent either Pop Top falling back down, right? He was trying to climb up out of the pit, and he slips and falls down. Could also represent the guard coming over and smashing him with the rifle butt or something and knocking him back down in the hole. So there's a lot of things that could be. He failed his roll. He's going to have to take his health check, so I'm going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. And Pop Top fails that as well. That was a really unfortunate turn for me. That was not.
That was not good.
That was not successful on any front. All right, let's hope that Chris is going to be more successful than I. So Chris is over here. Sir, who do you think you want to activate first?
I think we're going to start with Wu Fan.
Wu Fan. Okay, so we before the game we agreed that crossing the wall was going to be a difficult move. So how far do you want Wu Fan to move? Okay, so climbing up or moving up to the wall is about 2 inches, 2 inches up the wall, and about another inch to the other side. So that's about a 5-inch move. Because he did not move over 6 inches, he does not have to take a peril there, and he can shoot at that guard. You bet. You bet. You bet. Oh, did I forget to use my trick? I have a trick too, don't I? Yeah, okay. So you have trick as well, so you could discard a card. If you had one that you didn't like, you could discard one of them to get an extra shoot dice.
We're in such a confined area, so let me discard my stuff.
Okay, says he doesn't need that stumble. So that's going to get you up to a total of 7 dice. How about them apples? And my poor little guard will be throwing 3 dice back at you. Here is the attack from Wu Fan. Now this is Bosun's brother. Remember that, boys and girls? Bosun's brother. You got 5 successes, 4 6s, and a 4. The poor little guard hasn't rolled yet. Sorry, I was getting all excited. The poor little guard has not rolled yet. Here's the guard's 3 dice 6 roll. Okay, the guard got a 6 and a 5. You could block both of those and still deliver 3 hits. Or you could play it more dangerous. How do you want to go about it?
How many hits put this guard down?
Well, 1 hit could put him down. It just depends on how we roll. I'd say probably block, because 3 dice health check, that's going to be awfully hard for him to pass. That's only about a 12% chance.
Okay, let's keep it that way. That's fine.
Okay, so you'll block his and still deliver a three dice health check. Watch this. I'll pass this now. It'll just be dirty. And he does
Yay!
not pass
Woo!
it. 2 failures, and the guard is down. For those of you playing along at home, that means Chris becomes the director. Injured a character during a fight and was not injured. All right, let's see. So you still have 3 characters that have not activated over there. They could try a run move here, or they could take it safe and just move their 6 inches. What do you think you want to do, Chris?
Let's start with J.J.
Okay, he activates.
We'll try to get him over the wall.
Okay, so 2 inches to the wall, 2 inches up, 2 inches down. That is a 6-inch move.
That's fine. I don't want to run with him. He's
Yeah.
guy. Let's get Ulan over the wall, but we'll run him.
Okay. You get over the wall. That's a 6-inch move. So I guess at that point you're saying that you want a Peril.
I'll take the Peril.
Okay, let's see it.
2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that. You could try to dodge this Peril with 3 dice 6, though.
I'll be up front dodging.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Do we want to do a crewmate one? Or
Yeah.
or is that already in there?
It's not in there.
Okay.
All right. Your crewmate's ability, because you have Cricket right there with you, the crewmate's ability will kick in, and you're going to get to
4.
add an extra dice because you have you're going to get a reroll.
Oh.
You're going to get a reroll. So here is your dodge, trying to avoid the Peril. You needed 2 and you did not get it. And here is your reroll. Reroll.
Yay!
Fast. And Oolong is not able to get over the wall though, because he hit that Peril and caught himself before he took any damage though. So he was not hurt, but he did not make it over the wall, boys and girls. And remember that if you fail a Peril, that immediately ends your activation. So he will not actually even make it over the wall. He was living dangerous. That's when accidents happen, boys and girls. Accidents happen when you're playing it fast and loose. All right. You still have Cricket. What's he gonna do?
So I think I'm going to try a little unorthodox here. I'm going to have him stealth his way around the long way towards the machine gun.
Oh, well. He's coming around to get the machine gun. Very interesting. So I think you got a 12-inch move pretty easily there. You have a little bit of a gap here. You can go camera 2. You have a little bit of a gap that you can get through this wall here. You can get past the piggy and possibly all the way to over here. Let's see how far a 12-inch move is going to get you. Basically get you up to the piggy. All right, so a 12-inch move to there. What do you think? What do you think then? I guess Cricket, if Cricket wanted to live completely dangerously, nah, there's no way you would want to shoot. No, I don't think so.
So I'm not that far away with the guy.
Yeah, because you're running at the same time. There's a pig right next to you. That's going to give you another modifier.
Pigs are dangerous.
Pigs, the smell of bacon, it's distracting. The smell of bacon, that'll put you off your game faster than anything. And I think that's it for us. Have we? No, you still have Captain Wolf. So when Captain Wolf activates, he gets a Peril.
Ooh, 1 with might.
Oh, 1 with might. That's even his sweet spot, if I remember right. He's got a slam ability. You could discard to gain an extra dice if you wanted to. Do you want to discard one of your cards to get an extra might? No. Okay. So he has a might of 3 die 10. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Surely we can get 2 successes on 3 die 10, right? Surely we can get 2. Oh. Because that disconnected. We lost that camera. Okay. Saw a little bit of a black screen there, didn't you guys, boys and girls? Okay. So 3 die 10 for this shot over here.
And we only need 1 success.
Only need 1 success.
Yeah, boyo.
Oh. Well, I thought he needed 7 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy, you get it. Now, the deal here is, boys and girls, is that you remove, if he passes the check, you remove a number of counters equal to the number of successes that are rolled. So, he gets to remove 2 of the counters off of his card because he rolled 2 successes. Now, I don't want to make him do that, so I'm going to give him the option here that he also has the option to remove 2 counters off of my card if he would like to.
No.
What? You're not making the
I'm
decision
sorry.
for him. If he'd like to, I'm not going to stop him. He can remove 2 counters from his card, or he can remove 2 counters from my card. Chris? What did he say? Oh, okay. We'll take 1 off of each. Look at that. Look at Chris playing nice with Pop Top. He knows Pop Top's not the sort that would stab him in the back to get a train full of gold. What? You take that back. Well, there you go. All right, so now we're both down to three markers, and poor Pop Top's injured. And I think there's going to be a whole lot more injuries because there's going to be a lot of fighting going on now because we have people all over the place to attack us. All right, let's get it going. So now that was our efforts to do something, and now the camp lights up with gunfire, and we're going to start over here with these fellas that are standing a few inches away from my gang. They're less than 3 inches away. So probably have both of these guys shoot at my gang that's over there near them. Let's see if I can put this over here. Okay. So, activate this fella here. He is, how many fights has he been in? 2 fights. So he's down to rolling 1 dice. My gang over there would normally roll 3 dice. They lose 1 for the previous fight. They gain it back for the short range. 1 dice to my 3 dice. Okay, that's it. Here is the guard. Guard gets nothing. And my fellows get a 5. That means the guard will have to roll a 1 dice health check. And he failed. He's in cover. And he passed. Next guard, same thing. This one's going to shoot at the same group. He'll roll 1 die 6 to shoot. He got a 5. My guys get a nothing. My guys will get a 1 dice health check. I'm sorry, that was actually the cover save is what I meant to say there. And they will lose a fellow. So they have lost a model. Okay. Next is going to be the tower, I think, up there.
Ooh.
Can you see the tower from there? No, not really. So the tower is going to be shooting down at the closest enemy. Nearest enemy will be the folks right behind this tent here. Those 2 guys have not been in a fight yet. They are not in short range, so they'll be rolling 2 dice 6. Here is for the first one. What do you guys think? My guys have been in a fight. They would normally start with 3 dice, but now they're down to 2 dice. All right, I'll go with that. My guys are going to shoot back with 2 dice. So here is the guard shooting at my folks. They got a 5. Here are my folks shooting back. I got a 6. Couldn't block it if they wanted to. I am going to get a cover save. I got it. So I did not lose a guy. He will get a cover save also. Here's his health check. He failed it. Here's his cover save. And he failed that. And I got a guard down up there. Yay! Yay! We actually got something. That'll make me the director again, for what it's worth. The next guard is going to shoot down at my folks. He's going to have 2 dice. Now I'm only going to have 1 dice to shoot at him or 1 dice to dodge, and I'll take my dodge. I'm going to go ahead and just use my dodge here. So I'll even use my sidestep and give myself an extra dice. So I'm going to take 2 dice there on sidestep. Here is the guard shooting. Blam, blam, blam. Got nothing, so I didn't even need to roll. Okay. More guards are shooting. Let's see. What about this guard here? I think his closest target could be Cricket over there in those ruins. I think he sees that cricket. I think he sees that cricket. Oh, he sees him. He sees him. He was running. He heard the piggy.
Wait, he's stealthy.
He heard the piggy over there, and he turns to look. Not when you're running. Not when you're running. No, at a full breakneck pace. I know. He's definitely in cover. So he's going to be shooting, and he's only going to be rolling 2 dice 6 to try and get you. What kind of... I guess you want to dodge here, don't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So here is your shooting. Here is the guard's shooting. He got a 4. Now, normally Cricket starts with 3 dice 6, if I remember right. Yeah. Normally he starts with 3 dice 6 in dodge, but he is an acrobat. So you could discard one of the 2 cards in your hand. And you know what? I didn't really give you an opportunity to play your out of ammo. You could have played your out of ammo on this guy when he activated. Do you want me to go back and do that? I should have asked you.
No, we're fine right now.
Okay. So you've got 3 dice 6 to beat a 4. So I bet you, do you want to do that or do you want to discard a card?
I think the 3 should be sufficient.
Okay. He says, I can do it with that. 3 dice 6, that's nothing to him. Boom, easy peasy, dodging away from those shells. He ducks back behind the wall as the guard raises his rifle. Okay, the next one, I guess, ought to be this fellow standing over by the hole in the ground. It looks like his closest target is going to be Jimmy. He is not in short range, so he's only rolling 2 dice 6. Jimmy has been in 1 fight, and that means he'll roll 2 die 8 to fight back, or 3 die 8 to dodge. What do you guys think here? Okay, we'll do it fast and loose, and Jimmy will shoot back with 2 die 8. 2 die 8 versus 2 die 6. Here is the guard. I bet you we can just throw them all in there. Guard is the red dice. He got a 6. Jimmy got a 7, and that means both of them will have to roll a health check. Blam, 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 lighting up the night sky. Jimmy passes his health check on the D8. The guard goes down. The guard goes down. Just because I don't know when I'll ever remember to use it, I'll just put a stay down on him. I'm going to play a stay down on him, so he will not get a recovery check at the end of this turn. We still have 2 more soldiers that have not activated. 2 more soldiers that have not activated. What do they do? Who remembers what they do? Soldiers, at the start of each turn, place a soldier will not move if a player character is in their line of sight. Otherwise, they move 1 die 8 inches in a random direction. Line of sight in this scenario is limited to 12 inches. You know what? They don't have line of sight to anybody. I don't think they can see anybody. I don't want to forget there's another guard over here. I gotta lean over the building to see him. There's another guard right here. I bet he's got 12 inches to Jimmy, and he does. Okay, so he's got 12 inches to Jimmy. He will stay where he is, and he will shoot 2 die 6 at Jimmy. This time Jimmy will dodge. So Jimmy will be using his 3 die 8 to dodge. Here is the shooting. Blam, blam. He got a 4. Let's see if Jimmy can dodge a 4. And he does, easy peasy. These other two fellas over here, now the dog is chained up here, so it does not move. That's General Chow's dog. So these guys do not have line of sight to anybody. So they move a D8 in a random direction. Well. So they're not sure. They're just a little confused right now as they come out of the barracks here. They're a little confused. They're not sure what they're supposed to be doing. I'm going to roll for this fella here. Well, you know what? Slowly, he moves in the direction of the generator. He's coming towards you. He's coming towards you over there, Chris. He moved 1 inch towards you. The other fellow decides he wants to jump up on this box over here. So he's headed the other way, and he's coming over here to check out from this side. He's making sure there aren't any bandits over here. Perfectly legitimate move to run away from the gunfire. This is probably the smartest soldier out of the whole bunch right here. So he's headed away from the shooting and heads up that way. All right. That is the turn. Did we activate all of our soldiers? We did. The terrible thing is we're going to get X soldiers every turn, and this is going to get bad. This is going to get bad quick. So we do have some recovery checks. We have 2 recovery checks. Let's get those rolled. We have a recovery check for this fella over here by my folks, and he recovers. Doggone it. Didn't want to see that. Here is a recovery check for the guard by the generator. He also recovers, Chris. The guard by the regenerator pulls himself up. He's ready to fight. That ends the turn. 1 turn is down. We're going to draw cards. I drew another sidestep. Chris, you drew a breakaway. A breakaway, Chris. I know you have your fortune deck there with you. You can look up, draw a breakaway out of your hand. And you know what? I forgot something else, Chris, and I don't want to penalize you for me forgetting stuff. But when Captain Wolf passed the Peril to try and climb up out of the cell, you did pass that challenge. You could have used your buy some time at that time, and that would allow you to draw 2 cards off the top of the deck and add them into your hand, or to extend the scenario by 1 turn. You don't have to play it. You can still save it for another time, but I wanted to give you that opportunity because I kind of rush through things sometimes.
Thank you for letting me know.
Do you want to hold on to it or use it?
I think I'll hold on to it for another round.
Okay. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of challenges left. So, all right. Now, at the start of turn 2, more soldiers are appearing. I have another guard. I have a guard up in the tower. What? Pop Top and the guard. So here is for Pop Top. Come on, Poppy. Poppy shakes his off. He's okay. No problems there. But here's for the guard in the tower. Oh, dang it. Come on. Give me some failures, boys. Boys and girls. Everybody passed their recovery checks that turn. That's not what we wanted to see. We needed some folks removed from play. Not on our side, though. Here is the draw for the new the new soldiers. Here is, I'm going to draw for the over by my tent. 2 more up here, boys and girls. 2 more up here. All right, well, these, I'll put one, will rush out and jump behind that tent. The other one will rush out and jump behind this tent. Something like that. Yeah, best I can do with them right now. And then for your side, Chris, over on your guys, oh, well, you got 2 as well. Oh, Chris, the guards are getting out of control. The soldiers keep pouring out, and we're not knocking them down fast enough. Chris, as we start turn 2 here, what do you think? What do you think, man? Boy, I tell you what, they've formed up a freaking firing line over here that has got me stymied. Look at this wall of rifles that they have over here. Wall of rifles pouring fire at my poor little peasants over here, coming in to rescue their hero. I don't like how this is shaping up at all. Okay, well, I guess this is what I'm going to do. Maybe I should make you go. Maybe I should make your guys activate. What do you guys think here? They got me awfully pinned in over here. They're getting fellas a lot quicker than I'm able to put them down. And you have to remember that gangs, although they look like they're a lot of models, they are a 2-slot character exactly as an ally. And they are very well balanced against an ally. So when you look at this situation over here, they have 2, 4, 6, 8 slots worth of characters over here, and my poor little gangs are already getting chewed up. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the most. I do have my sidekick over here. So I'm going to send one gang in on these folks over here because my gangs actually are a little bit better in hand-to-hand. So I'm going to have one gang jump on this fellow here. So I'm going to move into hand-to-hand combat with this one. All right. The soldier will get to roll 2 dice 6 for his attack, and I will roll 3 dice 6. And I need some luck here. I need something to start helping me out. So here's my attack. Got a 6 and a 4. The soldier gets a 5. So I'll block it and make him roll a 1 dice health check. And he failed it, and that will put him down. I'm going to try the same thing again. I'm going to have these 4 guys come in on this one. I'll be rolling 2 dice. He will be rolling 2 dice. And here we go. 2 dice from my guys. I got a 6. 2 dice from the soldier. He also got a 6. And I'm going to say block. So I'm going to block that one, and it's going to be a null fight there. All right. Now, Jimmy over here. I guess Jimmy's going to basically try the same thing that he did last time. And no. I think I'm going to do Pop-Top next. No. Yeah, I'll do Jimmy. All right, Jimmy's going to activate where he is. And he's going to activate. He's going to discard the Just Reward to use his Trick ability. He's also going to be shooting at short range. So he'd normally start with 3 die 8. Trick is going to get him a dice. Short range is going to get him a dice. And then I'm going to take those 5 dice and convert it into 7 die 6. 7 die 6. Oh. And I'm going to put 3 of them on this guard and 4 of them on this guard over here. Living dangerous here. I'll resolve this one over here first. So, Jimmy, I guess they're shooting back with 3 dice 6 each. So we'll resolve this fight over here. Here is Jimmy. Jimmy gets 4 successes, a 4, 2 4s, a 6, and a 5. The guard gets, oh my God, 2 6s and a 4. All right, I'm going to cancel. I can't cancel all of his. I can cancel 1. I can cancel 1. I can cancel 2. And that's as much as I can cancel. So that means Jimmy will have to roll a 1 dice health check, and the guard will roll a 2 dice health check. 1 dice, 2 dice. We'll roll it all together. Jimmy passes, and the guard passes as well. Oh, give me some luck here, boys and girls. Give me some luck. Then I have another fight to do. Jimmy's throwing 3 dice 6 at the guard. We're going to call him the red dice, and the white dice will be for the guard. Jimmy got 2 5s. The guard got a 4. I'll play it dangerous here, and I'm going to say take them all. So the guard will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Oh my gosh. He passes, boys and girls. He passes. Jimmy passes. Holy cow. I am not getting through these guards over here. They are holding me down. The next thing I'm going to do is have these 3, the remnants of this gang, are going to rush.
Do you need a special ability to split up your dice?
No, that's in the rule book. Look, that's a normal ability in Pulp Alley. Splitting shooting. So yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head what page it's on, but yep, nope, you do not need a special ability for that. What you do need is that all of your targets are in short range. It is only particularly useful in some close-in fighting like this. All right. My 2 guards, or my 2 guys, are only throwing 2 dice. No, I'm gonna rush this guy. That's what I was doing. Either way, we're gonna end up with 3 dice each. I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna send my guys in on a rush. Yeah. What was that? What was that?
Excellent work. Full hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, going in there. Yeah. So my guys will be rolling 2 dice. I was under 3 inches. The guard will not be able to shoot at me, so he will also be rolling 2 dice to do his melee attack. So we'll both. I'll say the red dice are for my folks. And I got a 5, he got a 6. Doesn't really matter how that goes. We're both going to take damage. I'm going to lose another character. That's going to wipe out my gang. And the guard fails his health check and goes down. But my gang is now removed. With only 2 models left, they are no longer combat effective and are simply removed from the table. All right, well, I got to count on that guard failing a health check now, or a recovery check. Have I activated everybody? I don't think I've activated Pop Top, have I? All right, let's see what Pop Top can do. Pop Top is down in the hole. I can take that card off of there. Pop Top is down in the hole, and I'm going to go ahead and activate him. And he will immediately face a peril when he activates, because he's trying to climb up out of the hole. 1 with cunning. And you know what? You don't become the leader of a group of bandits by not being a good person in cunning. So he's got 2 die 8. They don't call him the Lion of the North for nothing, boys and girls. Pop Top and his 2 die 8. 2 die 8. The Lion of the North. General Pop Top. I only need 1 of these, and I got none of them. That means I will take a health.
Well,
That means I will take an injury. Yes, he popped up, falls again, and is injured. Oh, the lion of the north. The lion, the mighty lion of the north. And I have activated all of my characters. Chris, I hope you can do better on your side, sir. I hope you can do better on your side. All right, starting with the wolf. Starting with the wolf. He could get free this turn if he gets a good roll, I bet you. So here we go. When as soon as he activates, he gets a peril. Here is the peril, sir. The peril is 1 with might or finesse. So that is your sweet spot. You got your might on there. That's going to give him 3 die 10. If you rolled 3 successes, that means you would be out of the hole. Hey, real quick, I wanted to remind you guys that Captain Wolf has sense danger, right? So he can choose to automatically pass, or he does. He can automatically pass his first peril each turn. So that would be this peril. If he wanted to, he could just say it's passed and not have to roll at all. But if he does that, then he's not rolling any dice and he cannot escape confinement. So if he uses sense danger, it's the safe way. You know, it's guaranteed to avoid taking any damage, but it doesn't get him out of the hole. To get out of the hole, you actually have to roll the dice, and that gives you a chance for failure. So, Chris, you got 3 die 10. If you wanted to, you could discard one of your cards to get a 4th dice in there.
Let's stick with might.
You're sticking with might. That's your 3 die 10. If you do you want to discard a card to get an extra dice?
I think I'll pull out of the card for now.
Okay. 3 is enough, he says. He says, I can get 3 successes. Let's see it right now. 3 successes means the Captain Wolf is free. Need at least 1 success to avoid damage. And he gets it, boys and girls. Bam, bam, bam. Now, here's the thing. You could get free right now, or you could take a counter off of my guy, too.
No, get free. Leave off that.
Okay. All right, going to take all 3 of your counters off? All right. You have removed all 3 of your counters. I'm going to put you at the top of the gate now. Now you have escaped. Next turn, you'll start activating as normal, but now you're also a potential target for the guards and things like that. Now you are officially on the table. So the soldiers and the guards could engage you as well. All right, who's going to activate next? J. June. Okay. Switch me to 2. J. June. Okay, J. June is just like a couple inches away from this guy over here. Do you want to go give him the atomic body slam?
Let's do it.
Okay, atomic body slam coming. You are within less than 3 inches away, so he won't even get to shoot at you as you come over and leap upon him. J. June is rolling 3 die 6 as the Man Mountain comes in. Man Mountain rolling 3 die 6. My poor little guard is only rolling 2 die 6. And here we go. 3 die 6 from J. June. Double checking to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. He's going to get a reroll because there is a ready character within 6 inches of him. He got a 6. He's also going to get a reroll because his crewmates didn't turn it into anything. Okay, so the guard is swinging his rifle at you. He got absolutely nothing. The guard's going to have to roll a health check. And the guard remains on his feet. The guard did not go down. The guard did not get turned into pudding. All right. Who do you think goes next, Chris?
Let's see if Fan can finish the guard off.
He can't because J. June is too big and he's blocking him. Fan could shoot. He could come around the corner and shoot at the guards that are over there, that are coming out of the house, or he could try and peel this guard off that's over here next to the gun.
Yeah, all right. I'm freaking out. Let's go take out that machine gun.
Okay, I think we could get a 6-inch move at least, and Fan could move that way a little bit and get up behind this pig, use it for cover, and shoot at the guard. Using the pig for cover. All right, Fan, you have 3 die 8. We are not at short range. No, we are not. So 3 die 8 or 5 die 6 if you wanted to Fan. What do you think? 3 die 8 or 5 die 6?
How about 5 die 6?
Okay. The guard will shoot back with 2 die 6. 2 die 6, he will be the white dice in the cup. Blam, blam. It's a shootout, boys and girls. Fan gets 3 4s. The guard gets a 5, and there's only one way that can be played, and that is take them all. So the guard will have to roll a 1 dice health check.
Fan.
You're right. The guard has to roll a 3 dice health check. So that was for Fan. No, well, yeah, Fan passed his health check. The guard did not, and the guard is down. Blam. For what it's worth, that makes you the director. And even in a co-op game, somebody has to be the director because it's, a normal part of the game is that somebody has to say who goes next. And in a co-op scenario, you still have to have that. Because once in a while, you could be friends, but are you really? So if Pop Top had the situation to kind of screw Captain Wolf, maybe he would try to, and having control of the cone at the right time could actually help him a little bit if he wanted to do something like that. So sometimes, you still want to have control of who's the director. Fan has moved and activated, so Cricket is a little out of range of the gun, but he could move towards it again.
Yes, the 6-inch move towards the gun and move stealth.
Okay. So he's going to come up, I guess, on this side of the wall or this side. I don't know which. I'm going to put him right here because then he has a little bit of guard from this and this both. So let's see. They only have a 12-inch view. He said stealth a couple times there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move him a little bit closer, and because he is technically out of line of sight of all enemies right there, we're going to go ahead and give him a stealth marker and officially put him into hiding. So he is now a hidden model. That'll lower the chances of them being able to shoot at him and things like that, so they won't actually be paying much attention to him. Okay, but he is within range to grab that machine gun in the next round if he wanted to, or that pom-pom over there. We still have Oolong. Oolong has not activated. Oolong goes over the wall and down the other side. That's a 4-inch move. Where does he want to go after that? If he tried to run, he could run around there and attack the guard. But of course, that gives you the chance of not making it, because you would have to. Again, you're running while trying to climb the wall. Another 2-inch move is going to leave you a little bit away from the guard and isn't going to get you there. Do you want to take the risk and try and run again, or just move a little closer to the guard?
Yeah, let's take the risk.
Okay, give us a peril.
1 with cunning.
1 with cunning. Okay, well, you have a cunning of 1 dice, so you can make this. All we need to do is roll a 4, 5, or 6, and you are across it, that wall. Let's do it right here. This is it. Come on, Oolong. Let's see if you got anything over there. No. Bam. And you
Yay.
passed it with a 5. So he is running. He crossed that wall, passed his peril, and comes up to give the guard a whooping. So Oolong is rolling 3 dice 6. The guard is only rolling 1 dice 6. Oolong is fighting 3 dice 6. He gets a 4. The guard gets a nothing. The guard will have to roll a health check. And the guard remains standing. Boo. Boo. Okay. I think we have activated everybody. Have we activated all of our guys? Chris, what do you think? Well, so the bad guys now. So the guards and the soldiers. So I guess we'll start over here where we're at. This guard now has to activate. And look the terrible position that he finds himself in. This poor guard has to activate. Every character in Pulp Alley has to activate if they're in play. So when he does so, he will have to split his dice and fight both characters. He's completely out of offensive dice, and if I remember right, I think they only had 1 dice 6 in dodge. Okay, so he's going to put his 1 dice 6 against J. June, and then that means Oolong is going to get a free attack. So J. June, you are going to throw 2 dice 6 of brawling at him. Here is your brawl. You got 2 6s. Here is his dodge. He did not stop it, and we'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. And he is pudding. All right, so that guard is officially down. But look up the road a little bit and see what's coming. Let's go ahead and do those guys. Let's go ahead and do these guys that are coming at you. So if they have line of sight to an enemy, they will not move. And they have a line of sight of 12 inches. So these 3 guards, or 3 soldiers really, are going to remain where they are and open up fire at you. So this guard is shooting at Oolong, who is his closest target. Oolong, I think you're going to be dodging now. And you have 3 dice 6 in dodge. You do not have a ready character within 6 inches, so your crewmates isn't going to help you. The guard is throwing 2 dice 6 at you. This is coming at Oolong. Oh, out of ammo. I heard it that time. Okay, out of ammo on this guard. Great, great play. Okay. Double check cards. I don't think there's anything else. Breakaway is another one that'll save you. So we're going to do the next guard or the next soldier, which will be this one, and he will shoot at Oolong as wait. Captain Wolf's out of his cell. Yeah. I'm going to say they're both about the same distance. Let's see who he's going to attack. 1, 2, 3. It's the captain. Okay, so he is going to shoot at Captain Wolf. So he's going to shoot at Captain Wolf. He's only got 2 dice 6 to shoot at you. You could shoot back with 3 die 10. Okay, 2 dice 6 versus 3 die 10. Here is the guard shooting. The guard got a 5 and a 4. That's some damage coming there, soldier. And Captain Wolf gets 3 successes as the active character. The guard will choose not to do any blocking, and he will deliver 2 hits to the captain, and the captain will deliver 3 hits to the guard. The guard, as the active character, we're going to roll his health check first. Guard is down. Captain Wolf, you're going to have to roll a 2 dice health check, sir. Captain Wolf is bloodied as he takes a slug to his caboose. All right, he's got a shot in him now.
Oh, no.
We have another guard here that is doing the exact same thing. This one's definitely closer to the captain, so he'll roll 2 dice 6 to shoot at the captain. Captain, this time you could either shoot back with 2 dice 6. You could dodge with 2 die 8. You can actually wait. You can declare it now and then wait and see if I get any hits, and then use the breakaway if you really wanted to. But what skill do you want to use? Do you want to shoot at me, or are you planning to dodge? Okay, so he chooses that. He says he's planning to dodge. Here is the roll from the guard. The guard did get a 6. Now, you could roll against that with your 2 die 8 and hope you can get a 6 or better, or you can play your breakaway right now. He says break away. Breakaway. Boom. And says instead of rolling, he's going to pass that, and you can move 1 to 3 inches in any direction. Now, that's interesting. 1 to 3 inches in any direction. Give him the camera 2 there, sweetheart. Let's see here. 1 to 3 inches in any direction. Do you have a preference? Is there anything that you'd like to move towards? I have the overhead shot here. Let's see. You can move towards the gun. You can move towards the generator. You can move towards these guys. I don't know. What do you think you'd like to do? The barracks. There isn't a plot point over here. Oh, this one? There is a plot point right next. I mean, if you did the plot point here, that would simply release. That's not a move. That's not right now. We're just moving you 1 to 3 inches. There is a cell plot point here, and that would unlock Pop Top out of the cell. You're thinking you want to move this direction here up towards the HQ?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so 3 inches that way. Okay, 3 inches. We'll get you out here somewhere. Okay, something like that. All right, now I still have my other soldiers. I have the other soldiers that have to activate. So I have this guy up here on the box. He is within 12 inches of Captain Wolf, so he will shoot. He will turn around and shoot at Captain Wolf. He's rolling 2 dice 6. I don't know if that camera's on them. Oh, it is up there, maybe. Give me 2. So it's this guy on the box here, and he's shooting at Captain Wolf there. Okay, there's got both of them in the shot. So this guy on the box is shooting Captain Wolf. Okay, the guy on the box is rolling 2 dice 6. Captain Wolf, you can either shoot back with 1 die 8 because you are injured. You are injured, or you can dodge with 2 die 8. You're gonna, okay, so dodge it is. Here is his shooting. He got a 6. You need to get a 6 this time, and you did. So you dodged it. Let's see. So that's all of the guards on this side of the table. So now we're going to the guards over here. You know what? I think I'm going to do the guards that are in the tower. You see, I know you can't see them in this view, but trust me, there's still 2 guards up there in that tower, and they're going to be shooting down at this squad or this gang right here. So they are shooting with 2 dice 6, and my gang has been in a fight, so they will be shooting back with 2 dice 6. And here we go. I'll do the red dice for my gang. Oh, look at that, boys and girls. Red dice is 2 successes, and the white dice is nothing. That means that guard up in the tower is going to have to roll a 2 dice health check, and he passes it. Damn it. Damn it. All right, so now the second guard is shooting at me. He's also up there in the tower. Now I've been in 2 fights, and I'd only have 1 dice to shoot back or 1 dice to dodge. I'll go ahead and dodge this time. So 2 dice of shooting at me. He got a 6. I'm sorry. He got a 4. I got the 6, and I will block that and keep that gang intact. The next gang that is fighting is this one here. This soldier activates and will fight against my gang. That soldier has been in a fight, so he's only rolling 1 dice. My gang has been in a fight, except for the fact that they are called a dangerous gang, and that means they do not suffer the modifier for multiple fights. And they will be rolling 2 dice at him. We'll roll all those together. 2 dice 6 versus 1 dice 6. Red dice are for the gang, no hits at all. The next gang, the next 2 to activate are going to be this guy and this guy. And they're definitely closest to Jimmy, so that's what the next shooting series is. This one, shooting at Jimmy. He's been in a fight. He's definitely got short range at me, so he's going to be rolling 2 dice 6 at me. I've been in a fight, and I have short range. I guess I'm going to throw 3 die 8 back at him. Yeah. I'll shoot back when I'm rolling 3 die 8. We'll roll all those together in the cup. He got 2 5s. I got 2 7s. Couldn't block it if he wanted to. Both characters will have to roll a 2 dice health check. The black dice are for Jimmy. Jimmy passed, and the soldier passed. Oh, got it. Come on. Oh. The next thing that's going to happen is that this soldier will also be shooting. No, that soldier has that gang over there to shoot at. Well, almost looks like it's even, isn't it? 3 inches to them. No, 4 inches to Jimmy. Okay, so this soldier will actually be shooting at my gang over there. He's been in a fight. He's only rolling 1 dice. He's got a short range bonus, so he's throwing 2 dice. All I can really do at this point is dodge with those guys. So my red dice is the dodge dice, and he got a 5. I'm not in cover, so I will lose a model out of that gang. All right. Let's see. Is that all of them? Did I actually get all of them rolled for here? Okay, it's recovery time. Got a lot of recovery checks to pass or to fail. We'll see which one it is. I'm going to start with this guard over here. Passed. Oh, God, come on. I'm going to do the guard in contact with my gang over there. He passed. Ooh. I'm going to do the guard on the ground next to Wolf. He passed. I know how to switch this up. I'll do my character next. Here's for Pop Top. Yay, he failed. Here is for Captain Wolf. He failed. Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
The dice, no. The dice, no. Now the guard over there by the machine gun. Oh, a guard finally failed. Oh my God. That guard's gone. and now the guard with J. June, and he's back on his feet. He's back on his feet, and he will remain engaged with both of those characters. Oh my gosh. So we lost one guard. Everybody else remains injured, and now more soldiers appear. We are not getting ahead of this on the soldier front. We are not getting ahead of this. We're losing. We've been gaining about 4 soldiers a turn, and we got rid of 1. That's not a good matchup. So here's the draw for over here by the tents. Look at that, a free pass. That's a 0. That's a 0. No guards appeared over here. Yay! Over here by Captain Wolf, 1 guard appears. All right, that's not bad, is it? Did I roll? I don't think I rolled for that guard that's over here. Hey, let's roll. We got 1 more recovery check for that guard that's over here on the ground. And he failed as well. Yay! So we actually did make a little bit of progress. Okay. So at this point, Captain Wolf is out of there. Poor Pop Top's still in the hole. Okay. So they're engaged. They're engaged. They're engaged. Jimmy's free. Pop Top is still down in the hole. Oh my gosh. All right, we are starting turn number 3. Here are our cards. I think you're the director now, Chris. So I'm going to draw your card first, and you got a sucker punch. That gives you a +1 during brawling. And I drew a bad news. I like that. I like some bad news. All right, Chris, you, sir, are the director. You could choose to activate first, or you can make me go.
All right, I'll let you activate first.
Okay. Huh. Oh, boy, I tell you. I need to get my leader up out of there and start clobbering some guys. I'm going to roll for Pop Top first. So here is his Peril. Pop Top activates and gets a 1 with might, finesse, or cunning. Finally, he draws one that he actually has some decent dice in. So I have 3 dice in brawl. In might. So I can actually do that. I have slam, so I could discard a card to get an extra dice. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of this sidestep card to get an extra dice in there. So I have 4 die 10. Surely I can get 3 successes. Let's see if I can do it. 4 die 10, and I need 3 successes. 1, 2 successes is all I got. Pop Top removes 2 of his confinement counters, and he is still trapped in the hole. Still trapped in the hole. Let's see. Okay. Do you want me to continue, Chris?
Sure.
Okay. Jimmy. Machine Gun Jimmy. Machine Gun Jimmy. What am I going to do with Machine Gun Jimmy? I guess I'm going to start over here with my gangs. I'm going to have this gang fight this guy here. I have 2 die 6 at him, and he has 2 die 6 back. Here we go. I was the red dice, obviously. Red dice, I got 2 successes. He got 1 success. I will lose a model, and he will have to roll a 2 dice health check. And he is down. I'll do the same thing here. This gang against this guy. They're both rolling 2 die 6. I am the red dice. I got 2 successes. He got 1 success. Again, I will have to say take them all. I'm going to lose a guy. And he will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Oh my God, he passed it. Ah, so brutal. You want me to do my last character? I still have Machine Gun Jimmy that activates, and what's Machine Gun Jimmy gonna do? I'd like to get out there and complete that plot point. I wonder if the machine gun could actually do that plot point. We got 3-8 and my 2-6, 2-6. Okay. Not a particularly great job of that. All right, what I'm going to do with Jimmy is he's going to step back behind this tent, like so. And then I'm going to do the same thing that I have been doing. And I'm going to open up fire on both of these two characters. So I'm throwing 3-6. Let's see. I start with 3-8, goes up to 4-8 for short range, goes up to 6-6. I'm going to throw 3-6 at both of them. They will be shooting back with 3-6 each. Just taking life in your own hand here, I tell you what. So this was against this fellow here. I'll have the red dice. I got nothing, and he got 2 successes. Holy crap. Holy crap. Jimmy has to roll a 2-dice health check. He has some cover, and he passed. So he was not injured. The next one, blam, blam, blam. Jimmy takes out the shooting at the next guy. This time I get 2 successes. He got 1. And again, I'm going to say take them all. So he's going to have to roll a 2-dice health check, and Jimmy will roll a 1-dice health check. Oh my God, I cannot take any characters down in this game. These soldiers will not give ground. They are going to fight to the last man, I tell you what. I think I've activated every single character I have, Chris. So, and I didn't do particularly well. I got 1 guy down. That's not great. So, it is what it is. All right, buddy. Cricket is going to try and move into contact with the gun. Now, you will have to pass a challenge, a plot point challenge to actually take control of the gun. So at this point, all you're doing is moving into contact with it. Yeah? Okay. So first, this is a plot point. So first is a peril. And you can imagine the peril here could possibly be soldiers, throwing some fire that direction, yelling, things like that, trying to warn other soldiers that he's getting over there to the gun. So it's not going to be an automatic thing. So the peril that he's going to have to pass is 2 successes with might or finesse. And he actually has 2-6 in finesse. You could discard a card using your. You could discard one of the cards in your hand to gain an extra dice here. Do you want to do that? Okay. He says no sucker punch, and he's going to take that extra dice. This is to get past the peril. You only need 2 successes here. There are some shots coming that direction, and you avoid them. You are not injured by the peril. Now, to get the gun operational, you have to pass a challenge as well. The next challenge is 1 success with finesse, and you've got 2-6 in finesse. You only need 1 of these. You only need 1 of these to be a success. Here it is. So if he passes this challenge right here, that means Cricket has taken the gun position. And in this scenario, the plot points have specific rewards on them. This is scenario number 32 out of the Scenario of the Month series. So it's called the gun position. So, and it tells you on the card what it does. And it basically allows him to put bursts, around the table. So that's pretty cool. Hey, boys and girls, while I'm thinking about it, will you take a moment right now and click that like button for us? We need your support. We need you to hit that share button to get this video out there to a wider audience. If you're not a subscriber, please take a moment right now and hit that subscribe. Consider getting a subscription to our little YouTube channel here. I guess that's it. So let's find out what's under that cup, shall we? So this is going to determine if he gets one success. One success. What camera am I wanting to be on? That one. One success and no successes. Doggone it. No successes at all. Cricket gets over there. He starts trying, and he's like, there's no ammo. Where's the bullets go? So he is not able to get the gun operational.
Your die rolling.
Oh, stop with that. My
Oh,
die.
let's cover everybody except the people we need.
That's fairly average. It's
That's not
I
average.
think that's just an average die roll, right?
You've been rolling. It's too much.
Don't be hating on my dice. Chris, you still have 3 characters left to activate. 4 characters. I wonder if we forgot Wu Fan last turn. I don't know.
Let's go to Wu Fan next.
Okay.
It's the guy next to Captain Pulp.
Oh, okay. So he's back here. He's back here, and he's shooting up over this direction. So, do you want to roll your 3 die 8 here, or do you want to roll 5 die 6? Okay, here is your 5 die 6 roll. He will shoot back. He's throwing 2 die 6 back in your direction. You got, you know what? I should have asked you if you wanted to move before you did this. Is there anywhere you would like to go? You can do like a 6-inch move easily without changing anything here. Towards him? Okay. Well, you're leaving your pig behind, though.
It's all right.
Well, that'll actually get you into short range with him and get you an extra dice. It'll also put you in the open. But Wu Fan's a dangerous man. Remember that Bosun, his sister, is actually trapped. Is another character that was trapped down there. So Captain Wolf carried Bosun up out of the pit with him. So Wu Fan now is running over there to help his sister. This is cool. He will have short range now, so he'll get another dice. We'll just go ahead and add another die roll to that stack over there. And got nothing. Okay, and now the guard is going to roll his 3 die 6 because you're in short range now. And the guard got a 6. How dangerous do you want to live? Now you could block. Go ahead, Chris. Okay, he says I can take it. So he's going to take that hit. He's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. The guard will be rolling a 3 dice health check. And here is the roll. Oh. Okay. Wu Fan passed. Guard down.
Yay.
Okay. See, that's all average. All average. Perfectly average roll. You still have Jae-Jun and Oolong playing with the guard over here. What are they going to do?
Let's see if we can take this guard out.
Okay, which one of them do you want to activate?
Let's try Jae-Jun first.
Okay, Jae-Jun activates. He's going to be rolling 3 die 6. The guard gets 2 die 6 to fight back. Here is the roll. Jae-Jun got 2 successes, a 6 and a 4. The guard got a 5 and a 4. How dangerous do you want to do that?
Let's block 1 and let the other one go through.
Okay, so they both, he says, take one of them out, and now they're both going to have to roll. We're going to call Jae-Jun the red dice. Both of them are injured, so the guard is down, and Jae-Jun is injured. Remember, Jae-Jun is big, so although he is an ally, he starts with a D8 health. All right, now Oolong is free. So Oolong could. Oolong, he's not going to have a great chance at it, but he could go after this plot point for the generator. He's really not going to have a very good chance to do it. Or he could rush at a guard and try and take out a soldier. So it's up to you, brother. Okay. So he's going to come after a guard. Yeah. All right. I wonder. Okay, so you're going to have 3 dice 6 to roll. The guard will also have 3 dice 6 to roll. He is shooting. As you rush at him, he'll have his short range bonus. So here is the roll. You got a 6 and a 5, and he got absolutely nothing, and will have to roll a 2 dice health check. And he is down. You put him down on his caboose.
Yay.
Don't worry, I'll get him back up with a recovery check.
Yeah, I know.
Now it's time. I don't think Captain Wolf's activated. What the heck is he gonna do? He's out here in the middle of everything. What's Captain Wolf gonna do? Okay, brawl him. You gonna brawl my guard or shoot at him? Okay. So you could maybe even move up to the crate and take some cover up here. You are injured. You are injured. Yeah. All right. So Captain Wolf goes on up here. He's up here. All right. Captain Wolf, you'd normally roll 3 die 10, but you're hurt. So you only get your D8s. You are at short range, so you could be shooting with 4 die 8. The guard is going to be shooting back with 3 die 6. Here is the shooting. Blam, 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 blam. You get 2 6s. And the guard with 3 die 6 gets 2 4s. How do you play that, Chris? He is already injured. What do you think? Do you block one? Do you block them both? Okay, he's taking his chances here. He says, I'll take not one of those out. And I don't think that's a bad move because Captain Wolf is in cover, so he's going to have to fail 2 D8 health checks basically to get injured again. Certainly possible, right? The guard, he wants to try and put that guard down. Let's see how it goes. So here are the health checks for the 2 characters. The black dice is Captain Wolf, and they both fail. The guard is down, and Captain Wolf, because he's in cover, he's going to get to re-roll that. Let's see if it passes, and it does.
Yay.
It does. And the cover saves Captain Wolf. The crate protects him just enough that he was not injured. Now, is that all of the player characters? And now we're going to go to the bad guys, to the soldiers. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oolong is going to become the resting place of 1,000 spears. We have 1, 2, 3 guards that will be shooting at Oolong over here. Oolong, get your dancing shoes on because the bullets are a-flying. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this guard, the nearest one. He's throwing 3 die 6 at you, and you can dodge with 3 die 6. Let's see how that goes. Looking to see if there are any cards, any tricks. No. Here it is. 3 dice versus 3 dice. The guard gets a 6 and a 4. You get 2 5s. Your 5s can stop that 4, but your 5 cannot stop a 6. And Oolong will have to roll a health check. Oolong fails, and he is down. All right. Next, this guard back here, his nearest target is Captain Wolf. So he's going to take a shot over there at Captain Wolf. Where did that dice go, sweetie? Did you see? So this guard is throwing 2d6 in the direction of Captain Wolf. Captain Wolf, you could shoot back with 2d8 or dodge with 2d8. What do you think you want to do there?
Maybe we should mitigate the risk of dodge.
Okay, he says dodge. And I don't think that's a bad move there. And the reason why, boys and girls, is that, you could look at that and you could say, well, you're rolling the same dice either way. The big difference is that as the defender, he wouldn't normally get to decide how to arrange the dice. And the attacker, if he gets any successes, he's definitely is going to put those to try and do damage. The only way that Wolf has a chance of avoiding damage is by using his D8s. So let's see how this goes. The guard throws his 2d6. He got a 6, and Captain Wolf blocks it with an 8 or a 5. Now remember, if Captain Wolf had been shooting, same die roll, that means Captain Wolf would have to roll a 1 dice health check, which could roll him all the way down to a d6 health if he failed it. And then he'd have 2 chances, to put the guard down. So, it's where you just have to decide where is your risk going to go. I still have 1 guard up here that doesn't see anybody. Oh, I see Fan out. I do not see Fan. I do not see Fan. I don't see anybody really. All right, well, that guard's going to move a d8 in a random direction. So he's moving 7 inches off this way. So he's going to move over here behind these crates, and now he does have somebody to shoot at. He moves over that way. Camera 2. He moves off this direction. He does have a shot over there at Wu Fan. The guard is only going to be rolling 1 dice, however, because he moved over 6 inches. What is Wu Fan going to do? Wu Fan could shoot back with 2d8 or dodge with 3d8.
Let's shoot back then.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to say this just because I don't want to, go back to it later. Wu Fan does have the trick ability. If you wanted to discard the 1 card that you have left in your hand, you could gain an extra dice and go up to 3d8, but that's up to you. Hold on to it or pitch it.
Let's pitch it.
Okay, gotta get that extra dice in there. So 3d8 versus 1d6, and here is the roll for Wu Fan. The guard shooting gets absolutely nothing. Wu Fan, trying to save his sister, gets 3 successes. Oh, riddled him. Blam, blam, blam. Look at that. He almost passes his health check. He only failed with 1, and I'm up against my crates over here. I'm calling cover save. Didn't save him this time.
Yay.
And the guard goes down. I'll get him back up. Go ahead and do your yays now. I'll get him back up. Don't you worry.
I can have a moment of
You can have a
happiness?
moment. You can have
Because
your
you're going to
moment.
steal
Enjoy
it
your
away.
moment. Enjoy your fleeting moment. I got a lot of guys down.
It's pretty gory.
Okay, over here, things are not going so well. So I'll do this guard that is engaged over here. My gang will be rolling 2 dice. The guard is rolling 1 dice. Here is this brawl with this gang and this ally. The soldier got nothing. I got 2 successes. Those will turn into 2 hits, and he'll have to roll a 2 dice health check, and the guard is down. All right. The next guards that activate. This guard. Oh, look. This guard turns around and he says, "Hey, I see a Captain Wolf right behind me." He's going to turn around and shoot at Captain Wolf. Now, Captain Wolf, I'm throwing. I don't think this guard's been in a fight at all this turn, so he's rolling 2 dice 6. I don't think you're within 6 inches. You are not. So the guard is throwing 2 dice 6. You could either shoot back with nothing,
Yeah.
or dodge with 2 die 8. I guess we're going to be dodging this time. The guard got a 5, and you easily block it. Next guards, we got these 2 over here. So this one will shoot at this gang standing right in front of him. He has been in a fight, so he's rolling 2 dice with the short range counted in there. And the gang has been in 2 fights. They normally have 2 dice. The gang is going to dodge, so he's rolling 2 dice, and my gang is rolling 1 dice. Now they're about to get wiped out, so no. Yeah, I'm going to try and dodge. I'll try to dodge here. I'm going to try and keep him on the table. I can't do anything about his 6, so I'll lose my guy. They'll totally lose combat effectiveness at that point, and they are removed from the table. This guard will shoot at Machine Gun Jimmy. He's rolling 2 dice 6. Machine Gun Jimmy is going to. Machine Gun Jimmy's been in a fight, so he would get 3 die 8. So that's where it stops right there. He'd lose a dice, and then he'd gain it back to the short. So I'll shoot back. The guard got a 5, and he will say, "Take them all." So that means Machine Gun Jimmy will have to roll a 1 dice health check, and the guard will roll a 3 dice health check. Here is the roll. Machine Gun Jimmy failed. The guard failed with 2. He's not going to get a cover save, and he is going down. Machine Gun Jimmy is in cover, and he passed it, so he remains up. And I still have the guards in the tower. The guards in the tower are probably going to wipe out my last gang. Doggone it. The guard in the tower is rolling 2 dice 6. I'm rolling 1 die 6 to dodge. I got nothing. That gang is removed from play. Blam, blam, blam. Okay. I still have 1 guard in that tower over there. Let's see. Oh, cricket. Yeah, let's shoot a cricket. Okay, so he's going to shoot down at cricket. He's rolling 2 die 6. Cricket, I guess you're dodging with 3 die 6. Here. What was that sound?
GoPro.
Switch cameras. I guess go overhead.
You can't, it's black.
What? Should be able to switch now. Okay. Dang, forgot about that. So many crazy things going on today with everything. Cricket. We didn't do the cricket shot.
Not yet.
Okay.
Cricket was going to
So,
dodge, I think.
Cricket is dodging. The guard is shooting down at him. Cricket dodges it very easily. And that's the end of the turn. So it's recovery time. Let's roll for recoveries here.
You want 1 or 3?
We'll just go to 1. Oh. Yeah. Let's start off with Pop Top this time. Pop Top! Fails. Poor Pop Top. I need to remember that too, that he's injured. I don't know that I remembered that on his rolls or not. Oh, he's indomitable. He gets to re-roll now.
Yeah.
He shakes off his injury. All right, so he shook off his injury. He's no longer injured. So here is Captain Wolf. Captain Wolf is no longer
Yay.
injured. Here is just a long line of
Guards.
Oolong.
Oolong.
We got Oolong. Come on, Oolong. No, Oolong
Aw.
is removed from the table and is no longer part of this scenario.
Is J. June hurt?
J. June is hurt. Let's roll for J. June.
Aw.
J. June remains injured. All right, now for the long line of successes.
No, failure.
For this guy here. Up. For the next guy in the row. Gone.
Yay.
For the guy next to J. June. Up. And he will remain in contact. For this guy over here, Jimmy, he's up. For the guy out here, he's up. The guy there, he's up. Oh my Lord,
My
stop
God.
it. Stop the pain. Oh my God. Oh.
That is unbelievable.
Oh, stop the pain. Stop the pain. Stop the pain. Is that Eli on there? Do I see a Wookiee Wang on my chat? Showing off his Wookiee Wang. Captain Wolf is nearest enemy to who? Oh, I got another guy I got to roll a recovery check for. Yay! All of the bad guys. Oh, that was painful. That was
You
so
are painful. You are so painful today.
Oh my God. Oh. All right. We're going to draw cards. I think I still have you marked as the director, so I'm going to go with that. You drew a focus, which means you could get a bonus on a challenge. And I drew a trip up. Okay. More soldiers appear. By my button over there, by the tent, 2 more guards. They are getting out of control over here. They are so out of control. It is a nightmare. We never really got on top of the guard situation, and they have just been running roughshod over us because of it. Now I've lost all my gangs over there. I'm down to Jimmy, and the guards are just coming out faster than he can deal with them. It's really a losing situation over there. If I can get Pop Top up out of the cell, I'm going to call it a win. But the chances of that, are getting kind of slim right now. Over here. Chris, you got 1 more guard added to your collection, sir. 1 more guard over here. All right. So they were beat back over here. Pop Top's group was not able to really break through, and in fact lost ground at this point.
Yeah.
Chris, we're going to call you the director. So are you going to activate first, or are you going to make me go?
I think I'll go first.
Okay.
Let's go back to little
Cricket? Cricket doesn't have hardly any chance of doing that over there. All right, here is his Peril. They're still firing off wild shots in his direction. He needs to roll 2 successes with finesse or cunning. What kind of finesse does he have? He's got 2 die 6 in finesse. You could.
Yeah, I want you to focus that on.
Use focus and get that up to 3 dice 6. All right, you need 2 of these to be a success. 2 of them is what
Yay.
you got. Oh, crap. Wasn't there a challenge over there? Did I pick it up?
Yeah.
It was only like 1 with finesse.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you need to roll 1 success. I must have picked it up on accident. Okay. So 1 with success, 1 success with finesse. You got 2 dice to do it, and
Yay.
this time you got control
Shoot 'em up,
of
Cricket.
the gun. Now that's next turn you can start shooting it. Not this turn. This turn you finally got it loaded. You've got it wheeled around so that you can start aiming it. Let's see. So this turn, you don't get on the crank or the handles to fire, so you'll be able to shoot it next turn. That would have been nice to have a lot earlier, but we'll see. Did we remove a bullet?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. We're calling this turn 4. Who's going to activate next?
All right. Let's see. Well, what's happening with J2 before?
He's still brawling with him over there. So when J. June activates, he's going to roll 3 dice 6, and the guard will roll 2 dice 6. J. June rolls 3 dice 6, the guard rolls 2 dice 6, and the thunder comes. J. June got a 5, the guard got nothing. The guard will have to roll a 1 dice health check, and the guard is down again, squished between J. June's toes. You have Wu Fan left. What is Wu Fan going to do? Wu Fan's out here in the middle of things. He has a target-rich environment over here. He could try and shoot down the guard that is in front of the HQ. If he, oh wait, no, you got a lot closer targets. You have this guy over here. The guard at this guard is up now. Yeah, it'd be nice if you had some cover, but there's nothing out there.
You call a pig over.
Called a pig over. You should have just strapped that pig to your chest. Do you want to move before you shoot?
Let's stay within 6 inches. Let's move closer to the
Okay. Oh. Okay. So something like this. So now you're within range of the machine gun. You wanted to go over there and use that, the pom-pom, help Cricket out a little bit. And you're shooting at this guy. So do you want to use your 3 die 8 or 5 die 6? Okay, 5 die 6 it is. And the fellow will shoot back with 3 die 6. I'm going to roll these separate. So here is the 5 die 6. You got 1 success, Chris. Bessie, that was a terrible roll. I don't know why you rolled that.
I didn't roll that.
1, 2, 3. The guard is shooting back with 3 die 6, and he got a 5. How dangerous are you feeling, sir? How dangerous? You want to block it or take it? Take it, he says. All right. Wu Fan will roll a 1 die 8 for his health check, and the guard is rolling a d6. The guard is down, and Wu Fan remains uninjured. You're definitely the director. Who's next? You want to keep activating, or do you want me to go? You have Captain Wolf. I got it. All right, what was that, Chris? Okay. So Captain Wolf activates. He's already in cover here, and he's shooting at this soldier here. Captain Wolf, you're going to be rolling 4 die 10, and the fella is shooting back with 3 die 6. Here is the shooting. You got 3 successes, sir. here is the shooting coming back at you. Got a 4. How dangerous do you want to play that? They got 1 success, and you got 3.
Alright, let's cancel out that one.
Cancel it, and he'll have to take a 2 dice health check. And he is down. Okay. J. June has activated Cricket. I think all your guys have activated.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't have hardly anybody left. I got Jimmy and Pop Top. That's all I have left. This is so bad.
We are in a pinch.
Oh, this is bad. I need to get Pop Top up. All right, Pop Top, get your lazy butt up out of the. Okay, I'm activating Pop Top, so he's going to get a Peril 2 with Might or Finesse.
Might, for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely going to use his Might here. He's got 3 die 10 and Might. He's not injured.
Any cards?
I could use my Slam and get rid of a card. I'm going to get rid of Trip Up. I'm going to get rid of Trip Up and throw another card, another dice in there. So I need 2 successes out of this roll. That's impossible. Nobody could roll that bad. 2 successes, easy peasy. Count them up with me.
1, 2.
2 successes, and that's all I needed. And Pop Top climbs to the top of the hole, finally up out of there. But that ends his activation, and he is done. All right. Now I just got to keep him alive for the next couple turns. There's a lot of guards out there that want to shoot at him. Look at all those guards over there. My only other character is Jimmy. All right. Jimmy's going to stay where he is, and he's going to do the same thing that he has been doing, and he's going to try and go after both of these guards. So he'll put 3 dice on one, 3 dice on the other. And the guards will be shooting back with the exact same number of dice. I'll do this guy over here first. I got nothing. The guard got 2 successes, and Jimmy will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Passed. Next guard, same thing. Blam, blam, blam. I got a 4. He got 2 successes. I will not block, and the guard will have to roll a 1 dice health check. He is down. Jimmy will have to roll a 2 dice health check. And he rolled deuce. Okay. He rolled 2 8s, and he is okay. Yay, Jimmy. So he got 1 guy down, and another guy has a shot against him. So I have now activated all of my characters. You've activated all your characters, and now it is time for the baddies to just run crazy on us. So this guard is going to shoot at Captain Wolf. He's rolling 2 dice 6. Captain Wolf, you could shoot back with 3. Are you at short range or not? You could shoot back with 2 die 10, or dodge with 2 die 8.
Let's try to shoot.
All right, we're gonna roll them all together. He got a 6, so he's gonna knock that through. He'll take 2 hits and have to roll a 2 dice health check. He is okay. Captain Wolf will have to roll a 1 dice health check, and he's okay. The next guy I'm going to do is this guy right here is shooting at Machine Gun Jimmy. He's rolling 2 dice 6. Jimmy is shooting back with 2 die 8. 3 die 8, short range. The soldier got absolutely nothing. He takes 2 hits and will have to roll a 2 dice health check. And he passes. Oh, God. I'm going to keep doing this side over here. This guard will shoot at Jimmy now. He is rolling 3 dice 6. Jimmy is now resorting to dodging. Where's my dodge? 3.8. Okay, I'll dodge. Okay, I gotta get a 6. Gotta get a 6, and I did not. Means I'm gonna have to take a health check. Failed it. Passed it with my cover. Next guy that's gonna shoot at me is this guy, also at Jimmy. I'm gonna continue dodging. He got 2 successes, a 6 and a 4. I stop one of them and take a 1 dice health check. Saved it. The next guy to shoot at me will be this one here. He got 3 successes on me and blocked all of them with a dodge. Blam, blam, blam. This fella out here, I guess he's going to shoot at Wu Fan. Wu Fan is the closest. He's going to be rolling 3 dice 6. Woo! What are you going to do? You've been in a fight, so you can shoot back with 2 die 8 or dodge with 3 die 8. Stop. Yeah, and you're in short range, so that's going to actually get you up to 3 die 8 to shoot back. You're shooting. Okay, another shootout here. 3 die 6. He got a 6. Wu Fan shooting back. That's Bosun's brother. He gets 3 successes. The active character is going to have to roll a 3 dice health check. Whoa, blown down. And Wu Fan has to roll a 1 dice health check. He's out there without any cover, though, and he will take that injury. Blam! He takes a hit. We got the guys in the tower, and they're going to shoot down at Cricket. The guys in the tower, here is one of them shooting down at Cricket. I assume that Cricket's going to dodge. Yes, absolutely. 1 guard misses. Second guard gets 2 successes. You don't have any cards to pitch, do you? No? Okay. You're only going to block 1 of those, and 1 hit is getting through. You're going to roll a 1 dice health check, and you passed it. Cricket stands strong. Oh, I'm going to love to see that burst get out here on the table. We need a big, big Peril to drop some stuff. All right, well, where are we at then? That's everybody. That is everybody on the table, and we are about to go into recoveries. Did I do everybody? Yeah?
I think so.
All right, recoveries. Who do you want me to start with, Bessie? I think we should let Bessie roll this time. Bessie, are you ready?
I can't.
Who are you rolling for? I can call him. Here's a guy that's down. Gone. Here's a guy that's down. Gone. Here's a guy that's down. Gone. Here's your injured guy. This is for Wu Fan.
Gotta switch gears here.
Yeah. And he passes it. Wu Fan shakes off his injury. Here's a guy that's down.
Oh, dang it.
He's back up and facing J June. J June should be rolling a recovery check. Come on, J June.
Yes.
J June shakes off his injury. We have one down right here in front of Wolf. And he's back up, Wolf. The guy right in front of you, Captain Wolf, is back on his feet. Okay. Was that everybody? I think that was everybody. Oh, okay. All right. Everybody say goodbye to Bessie. Bessie's leaving us.
Bye, kids.
She's got to go have lunch with the family.
Have fun.
We only have 2 turns left in this. So here are the cards. Are you still the director? We'll say you are. Your card, Chris, is an unseen peril. That could be played when a bad guy activates to try and take him down. And I drew a bad luck, which is not particularly helpful. All right, let's see here. What do you think, Chris? You're starting off this turn as the director. What do you think you want to do here? You want me to activate? All right. All right, let's see. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think I might. I don't know. This would be a nice cluster to drop that machine gun burst on, don't you think? I hate to rush those guys just because I want them to get. Why don't? Yeah. I think Pop Top's yelling out to Cricket. What are you waiting for? Blast those guys! Blast them! Okay. So the burst is going to hit over here. It's going to catch all 4 of those guys that are piled up right there. Blam. And what we do there is we just draw a random peril. So here is the random peril for those fellas. And it is a 2 with might or cunning. And remember, boys and girls, when multiple people are caught by the same burst, you only draw 1 peril, and that's the same peril that all of them have to roll for. So 2 with cunning or might. I don't know that they can do that. Nor can they dodge it. So they will just go straight to health checks. They will go straight to health checks. Here we go. Each one of these guys is going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. We're going to start with this guy up here, and we'll go clockwise. First guy down. Next guy down. Next guy down. Next guy passes and stays on his feet. So that was some good shooting, Tex. That was some good shooting from the pom pom. I'm spinning it around just for fun, just because it'll look more fun for it to be pointing over that way. Okay. Technically, you are still the boss. You could tell me to go now, or you could activate. Okay. J. June, you said Jimmy. Okay, you meant Jimmy, my guy. So I'm gonna activate next. I think if I'm gonna go with somebody, I think I might do Pop Top instead. I might do Pop Top just because. No, you're right. I'm gonna do Jimmy. I'm gonna activate Jimmy. He's going to stay where he is. He's going to stay where he's at and shoot at that fellow. And I'll go ahead and cook it down to 6 dice 6 to go after him. Let's see, 3 dice plus 1 for short range. Then, 6 dice 6. And the guard will be rolling 2 dice 6. Well, I'll use my red dice since I've been doing that through this game. 6 dice 6 from Jimmy. Blam, blam, blam. You got a 5, and a 4. So perfectly average roll. And then the guard shoots back and gets a 6. Well, there's nothing I can do about that 6, so it's going to become a take-them-all situation. Here is the guard's health check. The guard is down. Blam. Here is Jimmy's health check. Jimmy is fine and remains standing. All right, let's see. I guess that would actually make me the director there. So I'm going to take the director, and what's Pop Top going to do? I'm trying to see who I have range to. Who is the nearest, do you guys think? So this guy over here is about 9 inches. This guy is less than that, somewhere in the 7-inch range. So I think it's going to be the guy over there in front of the door. Yeah. So my nearest enemy, if I was going to rush somebody, is this fella over here in front of Captain Wolf. Let me look at my skills again on Pop Top. I got good shooting, 3 die 10. Maybe I should just find some place and do some shooting. Find some cover. I can't really get to cover very well. I'm going to run, though. I'm going to run so I can get some cover here. I'm going to run over to here so I can get some cover by this tent. Because I ran, I'm going to lose a dice. I'll gain it back for the short range, so I'll still be at 3 die 10. The baddie will be shooting at me with 3 die 6. So here is my shooting. I got a 4. Here is his shooting back at me. He got 3 successes. So Pop Top will have to roll a 3 dice health check. Failed with 2 of them. That's enough that the cover will not save me, and poor Pop Top is injured again. The guard is only rolling a 1 dice health check, and he failed it, and he is down. All right. Look at the carnage here. We got a lot of bodies laying down this time. When we got the leaders out of this hole, that kind of started turning things around for us, didn't it? Chris, I have activated all of my characters, so which is both of them. Sir, you have 3 characters to play. You have Captain Wolf, Wu Fan, and Jay June. Who are you activating? Oh, wait, you activated somebody already, didn't you? That's right, Cricket. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot about Cricket over there. Yeah, that was awesome. So you still have 3 characters left to activate. The Man Mountain is throwing 3 die 6. The little guard is rolling 2 die 6 back at him. Man Mountain gets 3 successes. The guard gets 2 successes here, though. How do you want to play it? You could block both. You could block 1. Going to block 1. And that means Jay June rolls a 1 dice health check on a D8. And he is okay. The guard rolls a 2 dice health check and passes. The guard is not down. All right. You have Wu Fan and you have Captain Wolf. I'm not sure who you mean. Who do you? Oh no, not with shooting, because you would have a chance of hitting Jay June. So you cannot shoot at an enemy that is engaged with a friendly character there. You could. Wu Fan only has 2 dice to brawl, so he could run in and try and brawl the guy. But he's a better shooter, and you got a lot of people to shoot over here. You could either shoot at the guys in the tower to protect Cricket, or yeah. Okay. You could move before you do that and try to get to some cover. Do you want to move towards the tower? Okay. So he gets over here into this little bit of cover here, and he's shooting up at the tower. You're going to be rolling 3 die 6. The guard will shoot back with 2 die. I'm sorry, you're shooting with 3 die 8, and the guard is shooting back. Why did that go blank? Let's see. The guard is shooting back with 2 die 6. Okay. So 3 die 8 from 3 die 8 from Wu Fan. 2 successes. You got a couple 8s. The guard got nothing. Then the guard will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Guard passed it and is not injured. You still have Captain Wolf. Shooting at that guy that he keeps shooting at? Okay. So you're throwing 4 die 10, and he'll shoot back with 2 dice. You got 4 successes, 2 6s, 2 5s. The guard shoots, gets a 4. How do you want to play that? You could block it and still deliver 3 hits.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so the guard will have to roll a 3 dice health check, and he is down. And that is all of our characters. So now it is the baddies. They don't have anything up over here. We'll do the guard that is in contact with J-June first. So the guard that's in contact with J-June will roll 1 dice to attack J-June. You could fight back with 2 dice, J-June. So here is the fight. Oh, he got a hit on J-June. J-June's going to have to roll a health check. And he passed it. He was not injured. This group of guards here, I guess, is going to open up on Captain Wolf now. Look at that. I got 4 guards over here, and all 4 of them are going to be shooting at Captain Wolf. Captain Wolf. You bet. Yep, when one of them activates, you give him an unseen peril, and that means he's going to have to roll for a peril. He needs to roll 1 success with might or cunning, and he does. So he was not injured. So the ceiling or tiles falling off the roof over here almost hit him, but he moves out of the way in time. So here we go. We have guard number 1 is throwing 2 die 6. Captain Wolf, you could shoot back with 2 die 10 or dodge with 2 die 8. Okay, 2 die 6 versus 2 die 10. Blam, blam, blam. The guard got nothing. You got 2 successes. That means he's going to have to take a 2 dice health check, and the guard is down. That will make you the director. The next guard is coming at you. He's rolling 2 die 6. You can shoot back with 1 die 10 or dodge with 2 die 8. All right. 1 die 10 versus 2 die 6. He got 2 successes. You got 1 success. He's not going to block, so that means you'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. 2 dice health check. And you pass. The guard will have to roll a 1 dice health check, and he is down. All right, next guard. Now you're going to have to resort to dodging because you won't have any shooting dice left. So the next guard is showing 2 die 6, and you're dodging with 2 die 8. And you dodged it. Last guard over there, 4th guard. Same thing, and you dodged it. We have 2 guards in the tower over here, and they're going to shoot down at Cricket. Excuse me, boys and girls. Got a cough there. So guard number 1 is shooting down at Cricket. Cricket can dodge with 3 die 6. I don't see any cards, so I think that's all I'm going to give you. You're going to have cover if we get to that far. So the guard's rolling 2 die 6, and he got a 5. You cannot stop that 5, and you're going to have to roll a health check. No. Will the cover save you? The cover saves, and you are not injured. The second guard in the tower is doing the same thing. 2 die 6 at you, and this time you dodged it. That ends the turn. And we're doing recovery checks. Here we go. We're going to start on this side over here, just kind of work our way around. So guard that is down is back up. Pop Top is next. Pop Top remains injured, except he is indomitable, and therefore he shakes off that injury. Now these 4 guys that are down here, 1 is up, 1 is gone, 2 is up, that one's up, and that one's up, and that one's up. Got 2 guys over here. This one is gone. This one is up. This one is up. Man, this guy over here in front of the HQ will just not give you any room. He is staying in place. He is staying. Do what? Yeah, he is soaking them up, isn't he? All right, let's see. Where are we at now? Drawing cards. Drawing cards. Okay. You are the director. You drew another sucker punch, and I drew a lucky break. Lucky break. That's not particularly necessary right now. All right. This is turn 5. This is turn 5 here. What do you think? You're the director now. You need to decide. Are you going to go first, or are you going to make me go? Okay. Is it going to go in the same spot? Let's see. You really? Yeah, I guess that is your. Or you could drop it in the tower too. Let me see what that card says. Let's see if it says one way or another on that. Let's see. It just says may place it in line of sight, so it doesn't say it needs to be the nearest enemy. So where do you think you want to put it? Okay, I think you could hit the most enemies. You have these 3 over here. I'm making sure that I'm on the right camera for you. Yeah. You have these 3 enemies over here in front of this barracks. You could hit all 3 of them. You could hit all 3 of these ones over here at the tents by Jimmy. Or you could hit the 2 that are up in the tower. So, what do you think? One's in front of the tent. Okay. So drops that burst over here. That will catch all 3 of those guys. They'll get the same peril. And this time it is a 3 challenge. Well, they will go straight to health checks. They do not have the dodge to avoid it. They do not have the skills to avoid it. So all they have to do is go straight to health checks. So here we go. We'll do the one that is nearest to Cricket right there, and he's down. We'll do the next one going clockwise, and he's down. We'll do the next one next to Jimmy. All 3 of them are down. All right. Cricket has done his work for the day. Obviously, we should have got for that gun a little bit sooner, I think. That gun kind of evens things out. And the fact that we have our leaders up out of the holes, that's definitely felt like it changed the game a little bit. You are still the boss, sir. Do you want to continue activating, or do you want me to go? Okay. J. June activates. He is throwing 3 dice. The guard is throwing 2 dice. And the fight is on. J. June, you got 2 successes. The guard got 1 success. Do you want to block it, or are you going to take the risk? Okay. J. June will roll a 1 dice health check, and the guard will roll a 2 dice health check. Here's the roll. J. June is fine. The guard is down. All right. You have Wu Fan and Captain Wolf, or you could make me activate. Okay. So just for the record, Wu Fan and Captain Wolf have not activated. Wu Fan and Captain Wolf have not activated yet. So let's jump over to the other side and let's see what they're going to do. Well, I think I'm going to send Pop Top in to brawl this guy. less than 3 inches, won't be able to shoot at me, so he will have to brawl. He is rolling, let's see, he's rolling 2 dice to brawl me, and I'm rolling 3 die 10. I'm going to get rid of a lucky break challenge and add a 4th die 10, and we'll have to go with that. So I'll have 4 die 10 coming at this guy, and I got a 7, an 8, and a 10. Okay, and here is the other guy. He got a 4. I'm gonna let it come through. I just want to do damage here, so I'm gonna take that damage. I'll take my 1 dice health check, and he will have to roll a 3 dice health check. See, it's cool that you kind of get to decide how much damage you're willing to take. That's an aspect of Pulp Alley that makes it really fun, and you get to decide how risky you want to play it. And I could have blocked that damage and not been hurt at all, but that means I would have dealt less damage. So I'm going to try and do as much damage as I can to this guy. And he is down. Let's see if I got hurt, though. And I was not hurt, so that paid off, right? I was able to take him down, made sure to deliver the maximum damage I could, and laid him out. That nearly frees us up over here, except for Jimmy. And you still have a guard over here, so I got to get within 12 inches to shoot at him, though. Okay, I'm going to come up behind this tent right here. Am I on the right camera? No. I'm going to come up behind this tent right here, or beside it, and I'm going to shoot at that guard that is on that plot point over there. So that's what I'm going to do. So Jimmy is shooting at your guard, and I'm going to cook it down to 5d6. So I'll throw 5d6 at him, and he will be throwing 2 dice 6 back at me. Here is the roll. Boom. I got 4 successes, 2 6s, a 4 and a 5. He got a 5. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say I'll take his 5, and I'm gonna deliver 4 hits to him. Probably overkill, but you know what? Here's his health check. He is down. Blam. Here is my health check on a D8. Failed it, but I'm in cover. And failed it again. And so Jimmy actually was injured that time. I could have played that safe, but I did not. Probably should have there. That was a lot of damage going at that guy, right? I probably didn't need 4 dice, but I just didn't want to take a chance on it. I was willing to take the damage just to try and make sure I could put that guy down. All of my characters have activated. You still have Wu Fan and Captain Wolf. If Captain Wolf wanted to go after that plot point, he actually could, because the guard is now down. Okay, shoot at the guards in the tower. You bet he could. At this range, he's going to have a little bit of a hard time doing that, though, because you don't have short range until you get right up against the tower. You could do that, though. You could move before you shoot and get right up against it, and that'll get you your 6-inch range. So that'll get you 4 die 8, and then you could convert that into 6 die 6 and put 3 on both of them. But they also are going to get that short range bonus, so they are both shooting back with 3 die 6. All right, here we go. Target 1. He got a 6 and a 4, and you got 2 6s. How dangerous do you play that, Chris? How dangerous do you play that? He got a 6 and a 4, and you got 2 6s. Okay, so both of you are going to roll a 1 dice health check, and both of you will have cover. Okay, so one of those is gone. So the red dice is for, no, it isn't. The black dice is for Wu Fan. Neither of the characters are injured. Now, the next attack. 3 dice versus 3 dice. Okay, you got a 5. He got a 6 and a 4. You could block, but that means you're going to be the only one that takes any damage. He got a 6 and a 4. You got a 5. Okay. No, because if you block, you won't do any damage to him. He got 2 successes. You only got 1. So he got 2 successes. You got 1 success. Okay, he says take it. All right, so Wu Fan will roll a 2 dice health check. The guard will roll a 1 dice health check. Both of you will have cover. The guard failed. Wu Fan failed. They'll both get to re-roll those for the cover. And they both pass. The cover saves them. All right. Let's see. I think that's... Oh, you still have Captain Wolf. Yeah, what's he going to do? So he goes, I think it's false orders. Let's look at, I mean, we know what the card does. Let's see. False orders, select 1 NPC, spawn point. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Would have been super freaking awesome early in the game. At this point, probably not so much. So if you pass this plot point, you get to pick one of the 2 spawn points, and for the remainder of the scenario, that spawn point creates 1 less soldier each turn. So yeah, that could have been really cool. Oh well, we still have 1 turn to play. So here is your peril, sir. Here is your peril. Let's see if we can get it done. You got 1 with finesse or cunning, and you have 3 die 10 in cunning. So here's your roll. You need 1 success. You got it. Here is the actual challenge now. The plot point challenge. 1 with might or finesse. Again, you have 3 die 10. And easy peasy, you got the 1 success. And you get to pick 1 spawn point, and that spawn point will create 1 less soldier next turn. The barracks. The barracks has been given false orders, and for the rest of the scenario, which is 1 turn, they will not get. They will get 1 less soldier. So it's the baddies' turn. So I think they're gonna. These 3 guys are gonna all 3 open up on Captain Wolf. So let's do that. Will Captain Wolf get shot down here? I think they may all have short range. 1, 2 does. That last guy does not. So the first guy is throwing 3 die 6 at you. You can reply with 4 die 10 or dodge with 2 die 8. Okay, here is the shooting. He got a 6 and a 5, so he's going to make you roll a 2 dice health check, and he will have to roll a 2 dice health check. So here is your health check. You do not have cover anymore. You're hanging out there in the wind, and you take a pow, sir. You have been injured. The guard also rolls a 2 dice health check, and he passes. The next guard is rolling 3 die 6 to attack you. You can reply with 3 die 8 or dodge with 2 die 8. He's injured, so he's down to D8s. That's why he's can reply with 3 die 8 to shoot or 2 die 8 to dodge. Okay, so 3 die 8 versus 3 die 6. You got a 5 and a 7. That'll make the guard roll a 2 dice health check, but the guard got 3 successes. And Captain Wolf is going to have to roll a 3 dice health check. Come on, Captain Wolf. Come on. And he passes it, boys and girls. He passes it. The guard. Let's see if the guard is as lucky. The guard is not. Blam. And he's taken down. The last guard's only rolling 2 dice 6 at you. And Captain Wolf, you are down to shooting back with 1 die 8 or dodging with 2 die 8. Okay, 2 die 8 to dodge. All right, here we go. 2 die 8 to dodge, 2 die 6 coming at you. And you dodged them. All right, good to go. The only other guards are the ones in the tower, so they will be shooting down at Wu Fan. Guard number 1 will have 2 die 6 to shoot down at Wu Fan. Wu Fan, you can shoot back with 3 die 8 or dodge with 3 die 8.
Let's try to shoot back.
Okay, here we go. The guard got double 6s, and he's going to make you roll a 2 dice health check, but you also got 2 successes. Both of them are rolling 2 dice health checks. Both of them will have cover. Wu Fan is okay. The guard is going to possibly be injured. He is not. The next guard, you could shoot back with 2 die 8 or dodge with 3 die 8. What do you want to do?
Let's try to shoot back.
Okay, 2 die 8 versus 2 die 6. Nobody got nothing, and that will end the turn. It's time for some recovery checks. Let's see what we got. We'll start with this guard in front of Wolf. He's up. Let's roll for Wolf. Wolf shakes it off. Let's roll for this guard in front of Pop Top. Guard is gone. I suspect he may not have a head left. This guard over here, he's gone. This guard, next one, he's gone. Next guard, he's gone. In front of J. June, he's gone. Holy cow, boys and girls. The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. I got one more guard over here. He's gone. Wow. Wow. Wow, the tables have turned. They got this little pocket over here of 3 guys in front of the barracks and the HQ, 2 guys in the tower. We've really turned the tables on them here. Oh, I have an injured Jimmy, and Jimmy remains injured. Okay. Last turn of the game, boys and girls. Last turn of the game. Let's do it all. Let's play it out if we're going to do it. So let's see. I have you marked as the director, so I'm going to give you a just reward card. Not particularly handy, but you could use it to bump up a stat. And I drew an I'm all right. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take an I'm all right for sure. All right, little cricket. Are we going to kick things off with cricket again?
Yes, let's drop another break.
So he has he's got a couple choices here that he could go with. He's got the guys in the tower still, or he has the guys over at the barracks. He's got either one of those. You would be hitting either one of those targets. You would be hitting 2 guys at the barracks, 2 guys in the tower.
All right, let's go for 2 guys in the tower.
Okay, all right, 2 guys in the tower. 2 successes is what they need. They do not have the dodge. They do not have the skills to handle that. So they will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Both of them. Here is the roll. Guard number 1. Down. Guard number 2. Down. Both guards in the tower are down. Blam. Blam. Okay. Who's next?
All right, let's have Captain Wolf
Engage the guy that is. Oh, that plot point was completed. That plot point was completed over there, so it shouldn't even be there now. It's gone. So there is that guy there. So just go ahead, and do you want to go ahead and brawl with him or shoot at him?
Let's shoot at him.
You, yeah, you have the same skill in either one. You have 3 die 10 in brawl and shoot. So you don't have any cover. Do you want to jump back behind a barrel or a box or something?
Yeah, let's get behind that familiar tree.
Yeah, yeah, it was saving you before. So he leaps back and ducks behind the crate before he shoots. He's throwing 4 die 10. 4 die 10, and the guard is going to be returning fire with 3 die 6. Here is the shoot. Did we draw? We drew cards, yeah. Okay. The guard got a 6. You got 4 successes. You could block his and make him take 3. You want to do it that way?
Let's do it that way.
Okay. Block his 1 success and make him take 3 hits. He's back on his caboose. All right, I got 2 guys over here. Let's see, you have Wu Fan, who now doesn't have a target other than these guys over here. You got Jay June that could rush one of them.
But you were being informed we did not spawn the baddies.
Oh, we did not spawn the baddies. Thank you guys for keeping us honest. Here is for the tents. I got 1 by the tents. There we go. And here is for the barracks. It gets 1 less. So I drew a 1. Minus 1 is a 0. How about that? Didn't hardly change anything after all, but we did get 1 baddie out there. Well, now Wu Fan has somebody to shoot at. Yeah, move maybe and take some cover here. Move up here, get some cover. Shoot at this fella here. So you're going to have 4 die 8 or 6 die 6. What do you want to do? 6 die 6 it is, and the baddie is shooting back with 3 die 6. Here's the shooting text. You got a 4 and a 5. Not a great roll. Here is the baddie. Baddie got 2 4s. How do you play that, Chris? 1 each. Okay. All right. So Wu Fan is rolling a D8. Baddie is rolling a D6. Both of them passed their health checks. You still have Jay June has not activated. This one right here? Yeah, okay. Okay, coming at him. So that guard will get to shoot as you come rumbling like a mountain towards him. He will be rolling 3 die 6, and Jay June is rolling 3 die 6. Jay June got a 5, and the guard had you in his crosshairs. He gets 2 6s and a 4. You could knock one of those dice out, but you'll still have to take 2 hits, and he won't take any. How do you play this? Do you just say take them all? He says take them all. So Jay June's going to roll a 3 dice health check, and the guard will roll a 1 dice health check. Here it is. The guard goes down. Jay June is injured. The Man Mountain takes a slug. And that's all your characters. So I have not activated. I'm going to have Jimmy come around the corner of this tent and shoot over here at this guy. And I'll do 6 die 6. The guard will shoot back with 2 die 6. I could probably throw them all in the cup at the same time. Okay. Jimmy got 3 successes and the guard got 2 successes. Let's just play it fast and loose at this point. We'll just take them all. So the guard will have to roll a 3 dice health check. Jimmy rolls a 2 dice health check. Oh, stop it. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. So I could not have done that, right? Because I cooked my dice down to D6s, which I could not do because Jimmy is already injured. So, damn it, and I don't remember what the bad guy rolled. His roll wouldn't have changed. What did he have? Or did I even roll it? I don't remember now. Doggone it. I'll just have to re-roll it. So the guard is shooting back. He has short range, but he's been in a fight. So the guard is rolling 2 dice at me. I can only roll 3 dice 6. I can only do d6s because I'm injured, but I will get that extra dice for the short range. So I'll have 4 dice 6 versus his 2 dice 6. If my memory was better, I'd remember what I rolled, but I don't. So I got a 4 and a 5, and he got a 5. I'll still say take them all. So Jimmy will roll a 1 dice health check, and the guard will roll a 2 dice health check. And here it is. So Jimmy passed, the guard failed. All right. All I have left is Pop Top. And I don't have anybody to rush. I guess I could shoot at somebody. Okay, Pop Top is going to run a full 12 inches, and he's going to get behind the cabbage cart. Yes, boys and girls, the cabbage cart is now in play. Not my cabbages. Because I ran, I'm going to lose a dice, but I'll get it back because I'm in short range, and I'm going to be throwing 3 die 10 at that guard, and the guard will reply with 3 die 6. Here is the roll. The guard got 2 successes. I got 2 successes. I'll just say take them all, and the guard will have to roll a 2 dice health check. Guard is down. Pop Top has to roll a 2 dice health check. Pop Top is not injured, and that basically ends the game, right? That's the end of it all. Has everybody activated except for the guards? And look at that, boys and girls. There's not a single guard left standing. There's not a single guard left standing on the table. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. Sorry we had so many technical issues again today. Weird stop in the video when we even started, and then a few other things along the way. But boy, I tell you, well, I was just talking to Chris, and y'all know that Chris at Smartass Podcast, he has his own channel, and they do videos fairly often. How often do you guys do videos over there? Yeah. So a lot of fun, good nerd humor, nerd subjects. Yes. I wouldn't call it family-friendly environment, but if that's just it's a different environment, but it's still very enjoyable, very entertaining. Probably don't want to watch it with your young children, but still crazy fun and enjoyable to watch. You get a laugh out of it for sure. Big thank you to Chris for coming on here and playing with me today. This was a tough scenario. I tell you what, Bessie and I frequently will sit around and we'll just talk about these scenarios, and this is one that a lot of really cool stuff happened in. When you look at this one, it looked really tough early on, didn't it, Chris? There were a couple really key things that if we had been maybe more aggressive about going for specific things, and I think all of the plot points in this one are worth going after, and I probably messed up by not being more aggressive and focusing in on going after those plot points, because those could really turn the table. The fact, as soon as we got our leaders up out of the hole, also things started turning around for us as well. that got the big beefy characters out where they could start clobbering heads. So that really kind of turned it around. By the end, they were having a hard time standing up against us at all. Big thank you to Vern Jeske, Phil down in Florida, Jim Stute. We got Edward Hooper. We got Lewis on here. We got Eli the Wookiee Wang on here, dangling out there. Very, very cool. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this. Now, I think next week is maybe Travis with Tabletop CP, I think is next week. And if I can get it done up, I'd like to get some cavalry out there in the next scenario. Some guys on horseback. Would that be fun? I'd like to have either some Cossacks or something like that riding around out there. So don't miss next Sunday. Of course, our next video is going to be what? I guess it would be on Tuesday, and it's going to be a cool video too. What was that? No, I can't remember what it was, but I was working on it a little bit earlier. Mr. Idiot Luggage was on here. Thank you so much. Who else is on here right now? Give me some howdies out there. If you're on here right now, so I can give you a shout out, because otherwise it's hard for me to really tell who's on here sometimes, unless you're chatting in there. Vern Jeske, he says, bring on the cavalry. Yes, indeed. Yeah, definitely. All right, boys and girls, I guess it's time for lunch around here. We went a little bit. Yay, Idiot Luggage gives me a howdy. Edward Hooper says howdy. Very good. Thank you guys for your howdies. Who else is on here? Marcus Klaus says howdy. Very cool. Jim Stute. Lewis gives me 3 dots. I'm not sure what that is, but that's not howdy. Give me a howdy, Lewis. Bring on the Huns. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, everybody, we're going to say goodbye at that point. Thank you so much for watching. Chris, you can hang out for just a little bit while I stumble over here and hit the end the game thing. Bye, everybody. Thank you again. Bye, everybody. Bye.